Hello and welcome to the Football Parliament podcast, your one stop destination for your football debates, opinions, and discussions. Yesterday, the world of football was taken for a shock when FC Barcelona, in their statement, announced that star player Lionel Messi will be unable to renew his contract due to the current financial situations at the club, along with the newly introduced La Liga wage cap. Discussing Messi's situation, his possible destinations, La Liga, its wage cap, and a lot more. I've been joined by Manish and our guest for today, Varun Ruparel. Firstly, a big thanks to Varun for coming at these tough times for Barcelona fans indeed. Varun, how are you feeling?
Definitely. Um, I'll I'll be very honest with you. We were gonna see this day. We knew that Messi was gonna move to the MLS. Um, it's just that we felt that he would move to the MLS after he was done with Barcelona in his prime footballing years. I wouldn't say he's in his prime right now because he's more than 34 and he's past his prime obviously, but he's still playing what prime players achieve at their stage at a very young age, which is why a lot of people around the world felt that he would stay at Barcelona and he would conclude his career at Newell's, which is his boyhood club, or he would conclude his career at Emirates. But that doesn't seem to be the case right now because Barcelona was shown to be in the pits, but now we've been shown as even worse based on what Laporta has said in his conference. So
Yeah, that's right. Manish, you are a Real Madrid fan, but irrespective of that, I think every football fan right now is deeply saddened. What are your immediate and honest, very honest thoughts on Messi leaving Barcelona?
I don't want Messi to leave Barcelona. I still think there's somewhere around this will Messi will still stay at Barcelona because Messi is equal to Barcelona. There's no Messi, there's no Barcelona, and it all revolves around Messi. We all know that. So I don't know where would they be without Messi. Like last season, we know how Messi did all the creating on his own. He did the goal scoring on his own. He was literally carrying Barca on his shoulders. So don't know what would Barca do without him. And I'm honestly very sad, feeling sad for all the Barca fans. They've lost the greatest player of all time, their greatest player of all time. I feel you Barca fans because in the past I've lost my greatest player, my club's greatest player of all time as well. But it'll be okay. The time is the best medicine, I'll say.
Wise words by Manish. That's true. Varun, what are your thoughts on La Liga's salary cap, which is, you could say, the main reason why behind Messi is not uh, renewing his contract?
um, firstly, I would like to say that if you are a fan who supports smaller clubs, if you are a fan who supports clubs like say Ibar or some of the other lower ranked Spanish first division teams, then I would say you would be relatively, pretty happy because La Liga has introduced a cap that would enable you to invest more money in either your youth. It would enable you to invest money um, from other teams, teams in other parts of the world. Now, like for example, I would say that when it comes to finances in the Premier League, the English are much more, capable of handling their finances as compared to the Spanish. And through that, what La Liga has done here is so that they can ensure that there is diversity in the squads of smaller teams. So if you're a fan of a small team, then yeah, it's pretty good. But if you're a fan of a relatively larger team like Atletico Madrid or Real Madrid or Barcelona, then it's kind of a bad news for you because you are constantly in big competitions where you have a shot at earning money. But it's not always Spanish teams that are crowned as champions of European football or crowned as champions of the world. And that is what usually does cause problems. So if you're the fan of a relatively bigger team, then you would be in concern. Um, there's also been word that based on a $3 billion investment that a broadcasting company has done in La Liga was supposed to distribute money to other teams. Barcelona and Real Madrid would receive around 300 million euros each, based on the reports that had come in. However, they had to comply with the broadcasting of the company that had invested in La Liga, which would have caused broadcasting problems for bigger teams. As sometimes, even on Facebook Watch, the smaller teams' matches weren't shown. And there are many people around the world who don't have access to a set-top box, or they don't have access to cable TV. And the only way that they can watch matches is through Facebook, which is why this broadcasting move was done to ensure that there is, you know, um, an equal playing field among all teams.
That's a good point. One thing that I would like to ask both of you is that do you all truly believe that it's the end of the Messi era and the beginning of the post Messi era, or do you all still see a very slight or possible chance of Messi wearing a Barcelona shirt next season? Starting with Manish.
I think Messi will stay.
You think
Quite
Messi will stay?
unrealistic. Yeah, it's very unrealistic, I know, but I just can't get over it. I think Messi will stay. Messi would not look any good anywhere else except for a Barcelona shirt. We all know that. It's a fact.
That's true, but uh, how do you possibly think that Messi staying at Barcelona would still be possible?
But I don't know. I haven't looked at it in a practical way. I'm just looking at it in an emotional way that Messi, the pride of La Liga, the pride of Barcelona, he'll stay at Barcelona. He'll stay at Barcelona.
Practically thinking, Varun, do you think there are chances of Messi still staying at Barcelona?
I'll be very frank. The thing is that Messi, along with a lot of greats of football like Ronaldo and De Bruyne and Ramos, they have reached a level of footballing excellence which is such that in some cases it may be said that they're bigger than the sport, let alone be bigger than the club, be bigger than an entire league. Now, there are two ways of looking at this. If you're a club fan, then you would say that the decisions that have been taken by Laporta right now kind of make sense because you want your club to survive, you want your club to go on for the next 15 to 20 years. And that is what Laporta is doing. He's thinking long term. However, if you're a Messi fan, then you would say that he's bigger than the club. How can the club do this to him? And that is what will cause his own club to decline. Laporta himself said it in the press conference today that keeping Messi in the league or in Barcelona would be a great risk because paying that much of a salary, as far as I remember, he was being paid a 550 to 600 million for 4 years. Now, that's not what a lot of CEOs make in their entire lifespan, and that guy earned it in 4 years. He even cut it down to almost 60% of what was the usual amount, but still, that's even considered a bigger amount in the financial situation being looked at right now, which is why it's a 50-50. And frankly speaking, unless La Liga does realize that they might lose a lot of money once Messi leaves, I don't see him staying in Barcelona. I really want him to stay because I know for a fact that if he leaves La Liga, then it'll cause huge problems for them. We already saw that effect when Cristiano Ronaldo left Real Madrid. La
I
Liga
think
lost its
yeah,
to Sony and they went down to Facebook. If Messi goes, frankly speaking, no one's going to watch La Liga.
I think your last point makes a lot of sense. La Liga did lose Cristiano Ronaldo a couple of seasons back. This summer, they're losing Sergio Ramos, and the loss of Lionel Messi could be the last yet the biggest nail in the coffin of La Liga because Messi is undoubtedly the most marketable product that La Liga do have right now. And it is actually kind of interesting if you think that whoever the person is in charge, I've forgotten his name. Yeah, if he does realize this, if he does reconsider the situation, considering the consequences that the league will face, if he could remove the financial cap, if he could be a little flexible with the cap or just postpone the cap for a season altogether, then I think that's the biggest or maybe the only chance of Messi still staying at La Liga. We shall see what happens, but looking at the possible destinations for Lionel Messi, some of the names that have been floated mainly come with Paris Saint-Germain, MLS, Manchester City, possibly even Chelsea. Only those clubs that could actually afford Messi's high wages. Which club would you want Messi to go to, considering that he will leave Barcelona?
If you want me to be really frank with you, I know I'm sounding very selfish right now, but I would want him to retire, and I would want Barcelona to retire. I would give a logical explanation for this, and I'll tell you why. Okay.
Oh, no, it's
First,
quite understandable, yeah. He
I'll,
wouldn't
I'll
look
tell you.
good in, yeah.
Yeah, he first of all he won't look it good in any jersey, be it Manchester City. Frankly speaking, I've seen a million photoshops. I've even seen
Million photoshops, yeah.
Messi being photoshopped in a Mumbai Indians jersey for God's sake, and I don't want that. I've seen him being photoshopped on a Mercedes jersey, and I don't like that at all. And other than him being seen in another jersey, I can give you other explanations as well. In the end, UEFA looks at the entire world's financial cap when it comes to world football. They look at La Liga's cap, they look at the Premier League's cap, they look at the Uber Eats League One cap, they look at the Serie A cap, and they would eventually realize that even Paris Saint-Germain has been spending a lot of money because they're getting in people who are demanding big salary. Now, Donnarumma's value would have been doubled after the Euros, which is why he would have obviously demanded a higher salary. Because luckily, because PSG has low earners, that's why they can afford to give these salaries to everyone, including Neymar and Mbappe. However, if Messi does come in now, he will ask for a bigger salary than what was being offered to him at Barcelona. And if PSG does cross that limit, then it would be a problem for them. But frankly speaking, PSG does look like the most viable destination for him.
Manish, what do
Because
you think? Where would Messi end up playing next season, if not for Barcelona?
If I'm speaking, being a Madrid fan, I'll say that should go to PSG. Then that will result in Mbappe going to Madrid. That's what almost every Madrid fan wants. So it's a win for us wherever he goes. And even if he goes to City, uh, if I'm speaking practically, in City, the team built around him, Pep Guardiola, the manager under whom he flourished the most out of all the managers. Messi doesn't play that explosive game anymore. Premier League is fast paced, we all know. So I don't think City is realistically a destination. So yeah, as Varun said, PSG and Mbappe to Madrid. So that's how I'm thinking it is.
But one of the points that you made relates to Messi not playing the level required in the Premier League. Do you really think that player who is
No,
the
no.
greatest ever to grace the sport? All right,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm not saying it. Like, see, now earlier Messi switched positions. So like now he in game he plays like a cam, or you can call him a deep line forward. So there are different variations to his game throughout his career. First he was a false nine, he had a very
Yeah.
fast paced game. Then he became a right winger, then now he's become a deep line forward. So, and he's 34, so you can't expect, if Messi was in his prime years and he would have gone to Premier League, then there would have been no doubt that he would have exploded the Premier League. But now at 34, given that all the Premier League clubs are so strong, and he's also aging, and once again, him not being that, he's him not having playing that kind of a game anymore, I don't think he'll do good in City.
Well, that's a unique point that has been made by you, Manish. I would respect that. Varun, a very hypothetical situation for you to just calm you down. If you had the once in a lifetime chance of having a 30-second conversation with Lionel Messi himself, looking at the current situation, what would the 30-second monologue sound like?
if I could give you $1 billion to pay La Liga, would you take it? I would see, frankly speaking, I started watching football in 2014. I started loving the sport in 2017. The reason I started loving that sport is because of Lionel Messi. Messi was like a childhood hero to me. If if a person was to give me $1 billion, hell, if I could even take $1 billion from any bank in the world, I would take it and I would give it to that man. Because frankly speaking, I really want him to stay, but realistically speaking, I don't see him stay. And he himself said that he would be happy at Barcelona.
That's right.
And so, which is why I would happily give him those $1 billion.
Yep. Well, good points made by you, Varun, over there. I think that'll be it for today's video. Messi has seemingly left Barcelona. Where would he be next? What will his next destination be? Will there be a shock U-turn in this tale? We shall find out. Only time shall tell. But for today, that'll be it. Thank you, Varun, for coming to our channel, and thank you, Manish. And yes, for more top quality football content, keep listening to the Football Parliament podcast. Thank you.